She and I had absolutely no relationship, and I spent a lot of time with these other women I called mother. One evening, after weeks of not talking, she called to ask where I was. I told her I was having wine with my mothers. Her voice was so weak, and I somehow sensed that she was ready for something, perhaps to talk to one of them. So I passed the phone to Serna, the mother of a young gay Turkish man. She took the phone and went to the corner of the restaurant. The minutes were like hours for me. I don't know how long they talked. When Serna came back, she was crying, and my mother was crying on the other end of the phone, but she somehow persuaded my mom to have coffee the next week. After a while, she started to come to our meetings, and she began to change in front of N1Y eyes, with the help of the people that I had helped. Then she heard the stories of other parents. She realized she was not alone. Some things took a long time. She didn't to go back to Tarkan for dental treatments right away, for example. But things got much better, and in 2011 we even took her with us to the Euro Pride celebration in Rome. She was about 75 at the time, and she couldn't really speak correctly about these issues, but she knew she loved her son. When I think of my mother now 4 years later, she is ill and barely able to walk. I often think of her there in Rome. She actually climbed to the top of a double-decker bus and rode in the parade. She was smiling and waving to the crowds like Queen Elizabeth. Tarkan and I walked alongside on the street below, looking up at her. We were like, whoa. Hasan Zkan helped found Listag, a support group for families of LGBT people, in 2008. He spoke in English to Lauren Bone, a correspondent with the Ground Truth Project, a nonprofit reporting organization.